first hoop. Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup. Good evening and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's production of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We're coming to you live from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as your Whalers Girls Varsity Basketball team will be hosting the Lions from St. John Paul High School. Happy to have you along here on the NSC and NCTV. I am Chris Morris, the voice of Whaler Sports, alongside DC Collins, Sean Davis, your eyes on the court, and of course, the brains of the op, Charles Douglas, the maniac, as we call him around these parts. Thanks for joining us here as we get a great season of winter hoops underway here from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. We've got a great matchup between your Whalers and the Lions of St. John Paul. We're going to start with the lineups, national anthem, and then we will cut away to the opening tip-off here very shortly as we get ready for another exciting season of girls basketball. We got some boys basketball lined up here very shortly as well. And of course, we've already brought you one boys hockey team. We're waiting for the girls to get on the ice. That will be coming up here shortly as well. And Colby Lucas will be joining us here shortly. He's doing a little basketball practice himself, so he'll be joining us on the mic as soon as we can. So I'm waiting for them. Good evening and welcome to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium for this evening's Cape and Islands League matchup between your Nantucket Whalers and the Lions from St. John Paul High School. We'd like to begin with the starting lineup from the Lions. Number 1, Reagan Dillon. Number 3, Marlo Jumper. Number 4, Michaela Enright. Number 12, Devin Crawford. And number 15, Amandine Duravaj. Head coach, Gus Adams. And now for your Whalers starting lineup. Number 24, Quinn Canty. Number 1, Marin Mooney. Number 13, Adney Brannigan. Number 23, one of the co-captains, Alana Ludvigsen. And number 33, the other co-captain, Maddie Lombardi. Head coach, Raf Osana. And now, if you could all please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. All right, Whalers Nation, we got some girls hoops coming up here tonight. We have got a premier squad in all of Division 5 in the St. John Paul Lions facing off against your Whalers. Should be a good game. St. John Paul just played Mashpee last night, so we're hoping for a little hangover here this afternoon as the Whalers face a stiff test. The Lions coming off a Elite 8 game last year in Division 5. Of course, the Whalers did win a conference championship. Another banner went up as Coach Roth ran through the league play. Once it got through a couple of tougher teams, foul right off the bat. First team foul. Adney Brannigan, one of our two-sport athletes, missed free throw. And we're going to hope for a few of that as Marlowe Jumper misses the first shot from the charity stripe. They, of course, the Lions did beat Mashpee by nearly 30 last night, and the lone game that the Whalers have played, a loss to Mashpee, 51-25. So that's not great math, but hopefully, like I said, we've got a little hangover, maybe a boat trip as the Whalers missed their first shot. Good look, good positioning by Mooney, but unable to connect on the shot as the Lions turn it over. They jumped all over Mashpee. I was talking to Coach Adams before the game, 16-3 before you knew it. And they cruised to a 30-point win. Oh, nice cut, but pass intercepted by Enright. She gets it up to Crawford. Crawford drives baseline. Good pass intercepted by Ludvigsen. She'll look for some help and take it up. Possessions are going to be key for the Whalers. They need to value each possession. Again, when you're trying to go for an upset, you gotta stay away from turnovers. As we speak, Crawford intercepts the pass and drives in on a couple of Whalers. Good pass, shot goes up, no good, rebound. Back out to Crawford, she'll launch from 3, off the mark. Another offensive rebound, and yet another as the Whalers unable to block out. Finally, Ludvigsen gets some hands on it, but loses it out of bounds. Clock stops with 6:27, still just 1-0 our score. Pass comes in, 3 up and off the rim, tipped around, and it'll be Brannigan chasing it down as she drives in, stops, looks for some help. Mooney, errant pass, and another turnover by the Whalers. That's 3 quick turnovers. But down just 1-0. Good try by Mooney on the steal there as, oh, nearly a double dribble. That's a double dribble, no call. Stripe a little out of position to see it, but nonetheless, and that's a travel. Quick shot, errant shot, and that'll go out of bounds back to the Whalers. Might as well be a turnover there. So some quick turnovers as Coach Adams goes to the bench here, as does Coach Roth. Caitlin Lawson in and Maren Mooney replaced by Manny Tavares, a starter from last year's squad. Whalers lost 2 graduating seniors, but this is going to be the key cog here, the 23 and 33. Maddie Lombardi and Alana Ludvigsen, the 2 captains, will have to get the ball in the hoop as, again, another turnover. Crawford's got a person up ahead, but cannot find her. She'll pull up from 3, short on the shot. Good rebound and a loose ball foul called. Actually, no, excuse me, timeout called by Coach Roth as he takes a moment here to regroup. Just 1-0 our score. We'll take a moment here on the NSC and come back with some more action here in first quarter.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Well, welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers put it in after a quick timeout here. Down just 1-0. Lombardi drives in, dishes out to Tavares. Stop, pop, shot no good. Mooney trying to track it down, and it will be over to St. John Paul. Actually, Brannigan with another good hustle play. And the Whalers will pick up full court. 5:09 to play, just 1-0 our score, and a trip by Ludvigsen. That's going to get called. Loose ball foul, 83.5 feet away from the basket. Those are the things that coaches hate to see. Drives them absolutely bonkers. Second team foul on the Whalers. St. John Paul will put it in play here from the baseline. Once again, it's Enright to put it in. Lombardi picks up full court. Switch. And Crawford will dribble it up relatively unabated. Pass into the corner. Good drive. Good D by the Whalers. Picked up. And nearly a travel, no call. As the Lions get a screen, shot, pop, off the mark. Ludvigsen battles, Lombardi finally grabs it, and she'll bring it up across the timeline, up ahead. Quick shot by number 24, Quinn Canty. Needed to maybe take a dribble there, and a second foul called on Ludvigsen with the reach. Trying to stop the Lions fast break there. Got to move her feet though. Went for the steal and got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Still down just 1-0 here, and we've played nearly 4 minutes of game time. It'll be Dillon back in for number 15, Duravage. And nearly a third foul there picked up. Good jump shot off the mark, another offensive rebound, shot up and count it. And that will be the third foul on number 23, Alana Ludvigsen. So she will take a seat as Darelise Garcia comes off the bench for Coach Roth. As Ludvigsen will likely have to take a seat here for the remainder of the first half. We'll have to see if Coach Roth can afford to do so. That's 3 fouls. 4 team fouls already as well. 3-0, another offensive rebound. That is 6 offensive rebounds, but a nice steal by Brannigan as she speeds up and gets tipped away. So another turnover. That's 6-5 already unofficially for the Whalers. Crawford drives in, and traveling going to be the call as ran into a couple of white jerseys and took an extra step. 3-0 our score. 3:50 left here in the first quarter. Tavares, couple of dribbles off to the wing and remains Whaler ball. Shay Ryan, one of the senior captains for the Lions, replaces Enright. Lombardi errant pass, and yet another turnover. Crawford gets it and is speeding ahead of Lombardi. Kicks it out of bounds, however, for another turnover. So both teams plagued by turnovers here with 3:30 to go. Lions up 3-0. Whalers got to find number 33 a shot. She has yet to shoot the ball, and she needs to get some. She'll launch from 3. That's going to be short, and over to the lines it goes. Not sure if that's what Coach Roth was hoping for. Lola Auer into the game, number 22 for the Lions. As again, the Whalers look to pick up full court. Press broken, and driving in for the shot, blocked by Tavares, and no, not blocked, excuse me. It'll be off back to the Whalers, so another turnover by the Lions, and they're up to 5 turnovers as well. So some sloppy play here in the first quarter. Oh, Lombardi's got to look for the shot there. I know she just missed one, but that's her shot. And Lions unable to hold on to it, near steal. 22 to shoot for the Whalers. Tough spot, Lombardi able to dribble it out of trouble. She'll go into the lane, put up a left-handed shot off the rim, no good. Cleared by the Lions, and they've got numbers. Good defense by Tavares, but banked up and in by Lawson. Her first deuce, and the Lions now lead 5-0. High screen, and a foul called. Didn't look like much there. Looked like it went off a leg, but foul called on Lola Auer. And back into the game for the Whalers, Marin Mooney. Enright back in, replacing Jumper. Inside quickly to Mooney, unable to get a shot off. Little jump hook by Garcia, falls short, but a good look. Still 5-0. Tip as Enright looks to break the press and does so easily. Lombardi picks it up and picks up the foul. So 5th team foul. That'll be free throws after the foul. It'll be Lawson to the line, Enright, to the line, shooting 2 shots. Again, it's 5 fouls in a quarter, the new rule that was in place last year. And they're automatically 2 shots, so no 1-and-1 anymore in high school hoops. First shot off the back rim, no good. Remains 5-0. And back into the game, Duravage replaces Dillon for the Lions. 2:10 to play here, first quarter, 5-0 the score. Second free throw up and rolls in. So Enright picks up her first point of the evening, and the score is now 6-0. Lions with the lead. Good high screen there by Mooney. 3 in the air, no good, and cleared by the Lions. 1 and done for the Whalers. The Lions have had a few extra opportunities on the offensive end, but still just a 6-0 score. Good bound by Mooney. Gets it up to Tavares. And nice spin to evade the defender Lawson. High screen once again. Unable to gain an advantage. And ball loose. It'll be Lombardi down, and held ball. It'll be Whalers possession arrow. 18 to shoot for Nantucket. They have yet to find the hoop here yet. 6-0 our score. Lucky to be just 6-0. As the turnover bug has hit both teams here. Mooney almost triple teamed. Open is Garcia, errant shot. She's 0 for 3 from the field. Good move, block shot. And Mooney able to gather the rebound. She has been a force underneath already. Come up with a block shot and able to clear the rebound amongst a couple of blue jerseys. Tavares, little hesitation, goes up for the shot, in and out. Remains Whaler ball, fresh shot clock. Couple of new players in for the Lions. 57 seconds left, 34 seconds on a fresh shot clock. Inside it goes, Mooney. Tough spot for Lombardi. And another turnover, although Mooney's down on the ground. Should be a held ball, and that will go to the Lions this time, but good effort. Couple of 4 bodies down on the court. Gotta love that effort by both teams. 49 seconds left as Coach Roth yells out instructions. Oh, missed the double team there. But good defense as Mooney comes up with a rejection. Lombardi the other way, pulls it back out against 3 defenders. Good transition defense by the Lions. Lombardi's shot is off the mark. And we're down under 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lions can hold it for a final shot if they so choose. Enright moves the ball. 10 seconds. Good pick and roll. Shot goes up and in as Lola Auer. 2 seconds, 1, and that will do it for the first quarter. Whalers unable to score. It'll be 8-0 as we head to the second quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Well, welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers down 8-0 after 1 quarter of play. Sloppy on both sides, to say the least. 5 turnovers at least by both teams, and Lombardi loses it right off the inbounds pass. So make it 6 here in the first half. The Whalers unable to hit on any of their field goal attempts. And St. John Paul not much better. They hit 3 field goals and a couple of free throws for their 8 points. They come on the second night of a back-to-back after defeating a good Mashpee team, a Mashpee team that defeated the Whalers. There's Deravage with a hoop to make it 10-0. Whalers looking to break the press. Mooney over to Tavares in a tough spot. And Lombardi contested. Brannigan back to Tavares. Denied, and a little bit of contact there as a foul goes on Enright, her first, team first. As I was saying, Mashpee defeated the Whalers by 25 in their first matchup, and then St. John Paul beat Mashpee by 30 last night. So that doesn't look good, but Whalers holding their own here, down just 10, and yet another turnover. We'll give it back to the Lions. Thanks again for joining us here on the NSC on YouTube and channel 1072 locally here on NCTV. Happy to have you along for the home opener for the Whalers Girls Varsity Basketball team. Drive, shot goes up, and a foul called on Lombardi. I believe that's her second. Let's hope it's just one. First team foul here in the second quarter. That is her second, so Coach Roth going to have to roll the dice here a little bit with number 33, arguably their MVP. Roth falls off the mark for Crawford. As the Lions have a core group, basically the entire starting 5 back from last year's team that went to the Elite 8 in Division 5, and another foul whistled on the Whalers. That's Quinn Canty, number 24 with, oh no, they called it on Garcia, excuse me. So second team foul quickly as we've played a minute 1 here in the second quarter. Free throw up and good for Jumper. She's got 4 points to lead all scorers, and the lead swells to 11-0, largest of the evening for the Lions. Tavares will get it across the timeline over in the right wing off a shoe, and Lombardi saves it. Drives with a left, pass off to Brannigan, tipped away, and Brannigan able to save it. And Andy Brannigan, these 2 sports stars, she was incredible on the soccer fields, and here comes Ludvigsen with 3 fouls. A little surprising to see her, but Whalers got to muster some offense as Brannigan will get a breather. Into Canty, and it'll be Lombardi driving in, banks it in! Maddie Lombardi puts the Whalers on the board. 12-2 our score now. As Enright dribbles in and hands it off. Crawford drives in. And back to Enright. Shot goes off the back of the or underneath of the backboard. Duravage back to Crawford for 3, no good. Canty with a good rebound. Timeout called by Coach Roth as he wants to talk it over. Saves the possession. Whalers down 12-2. Let's take another break here on the NSC. We'll be back with second quarter action.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice.
Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers use another timeout here to get things reset. Down 12-2 here in the second quarter as Lombardi gets it across the timeline. Good defense by the Lions, and here's a steal, breakaway, shot goes up, no good, rebound, blocked by Ludvigsen despite 3 fouls. Great hustle by number 23 as Shay Ryan went up for a second shot and was denied. 5:35 to play here in the second quarter. Good ball movement, 3 in the air, splash. Michaela Enright for 3, and the lead now up 15-2. First shot from the perimeter by either squad as Brannigan gets it across the timeline over to Ludvigsen. High screen. Set up. Roll to the hoop. Pass intercepted. And yet another turnover for the Whalers. Pass. And the Lions will get it set up. Drive in the lane. Shot goes up. Count it. And the hoop. Caitlin Chun, freshman, in for the Lions. Gets the hoop. And she'll go to the line looking for the three-point play. 17-2 now the lead. 4:54 to play here in the second. Free throw out, bounces off And nice job by Caitlin Lawson to save the possession, or gain an extra possession, I should say. Pass into the corner. Back out front, Chun for three. Off the mark, another offensive rebound, and the putback by Enright. She's now got 6 to lead all scorers. Tavares double teamed. Lombardi gets it across the timeline. And Ludvigsen will get it set up. 19-2, the lead, 17 now. Ludvigsen drives in, puts up a shot, and draws a whistle. She'll go to the line for 2, looking for her first points of the evening. Again, the Whalers have only scored 1 hoop so far. Lombardi with the bucket. 6 different scores for the Lions to account for their 19 points. Ludvigsen pure on the first free throw. Mooney back into the game, replacing Canty, who, again, both forward centers between Mooney and Canty have shown great effort on both the defensive end and the offense and the defensive rebounding. Just too many turnovers so far, and too much on the offensive glass, too many second chance opportunities for the Lions. Ludvigsen no good on the second free throw. And Lombardi fortunate to, and Gus Adams, Coach Adams calls timeout to save the possession with 4:11 to go. The Whalers find themselves down 16. We'll keep it here. So timeout with 4:11 to go here. 19-3 our score. As we welcome in Colby Lucas to the fun here. Welcome to it, my friend.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely a pleasure, always. How was practice today?
Oh, it was good. It went a little bit longer than expected.
It's all
so
good, my friend.
Hustling in here, but
you didn't miss much Whalers action. Facing a very tough team here. This team coming off of an Elite Eight in the Lions tournament, presence last year, and they have shown why with 6 different scores and a bunch of turnovers by both teams. Whalers up to 9 turnovers here in the first half, and the Lions fortunately have turned the ball over quite a bit. But they have opened it up here in the second quarter here and started hitting some shots and plenty of second chance opportunities. That will be a turnover, however, on the Lions, their 8th. Again, the Whalers have already turned it over 10 times. So both teams kind of sloppy here to begin things. St. John Paul coming off a game last night, so that may have something to do with it.
Yep.
But the Whalers have yet to take advantage of those turnovers. Ludvigsen with 3 fouls already and another turnover by Nantucket. She's going to have to be careful. Ooh, nearly a foul there, and another second chance opportunity, although it'll be Whalers ball off the held ball. I thought St. John Paul had one, but maybe not.
I did too. Good recovery there by the Whalers.
Yeah, looked like an open hoop.
Yeah, certainly what you want to see after a turnover.
And another hoop, that's Shay Ryan, one of the senior captains, getting in on the fun. That's the 7th different score for the Lions. As Ludvigsen looks to drive in and takes an extra step, but finds the hoop somehow. Euro step, we'll call it.
Oh, great take there.
She's got 3 to lead the Whalers in scoring. Chun drives in, broken up, finds another blue jersey, and it'll be Mooney whistled for the foul, 4th team foul on Nantucket. This will be a shooting variety for Chun, looking to add to her totals. She's already got a deuce for the Lions. 21-5 our score. Again, the scary part is the Whalers lost their first game to Mashpee 51-25, so a 26-point deficit. And these Lions put up a 30-point win against those same Falcons last night. So
yeah, I saw about that.
Math.
So
I'm not a math major.
So obviously it was going to be a tough match to begin with, but what really matters is how the Whalers bounce back from this deficit, and that'll be a good reflection on how the year will go. Really.
Chun adds 1 of 2 from the free throw line, making the score 22-5. Ludvigsen tries to save it and does so. Nice effort by number 23. No lack of effort ever from Alana Ludvigsen. Tavares looks for a shot and unable to get so. And the Whalers will reset. High pick and roll. Ludvigsen launches for 3, off the mark and out of bounds to the Lions. So 4 fresh bodies for the Lions, and Madden Myers in for Nantucket. Her first action as, again, Coach Roth has got to protect Alana Ludvigsen with 3 fouls here early in. She picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Yep. Wow.
So, tipped away and nearly a turnover. Great hustle by Brannigan. It causes the turnover. Adney Brannigan with one of those hustle plays the Whalers need to have more of.
Yeah, great defense by Brannigan there. Just cuts her off on the baseline, nowhere to go, and forces a turnover. Big play there for Nantucket. Gonna need some more of that.
Paul has double-digit turnovers. Myers gets a little bump, no call. Back cut, nice cut by Lombardi. Rebound, shot by Mooney goes up, and it'll be a held ball. Will remain Whalers ball this time. And unfortunately, the Whalers did not listen to Roth, and they do get it in. Lombardi with the shot short off the rim. Good hustle by the Whalers. That's Mooney in, and traveling going to have to be the call. Oh, they call a held ball. Didn't look like she had 2 hands, just 1 hand, so that's got to be traveling in my book.
Yeah, it was a close one there. Thought it could have been a travel, but
of course we're going to,
yeah, of course,
root for the Whalers to get the call, but I think we had a beef there. 22-5, our score. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Drive in and ultimately going to have a whistle. Could have been a travel as Coach Roth noticed that was Marlowe jumper. And it will be a traveling, not a foul called.
Yeah, good defense there for the Whalers. They've really picked it up defensively. Definitely going to need to keep that up.
Yeah, despite the score, no lack of effort
exactly,
on the defensive end by
been,
the Whalers.
Certainly.
Lombardi, top of the key, looking for some help. Gets it into Mooney. I mean, that's got to be a foul, guys. Come on. Way too many arms in there, and ultimately a turnover by the Whalers. But that triple team was Hackville, USA.
Yeah, she was.
No call.
Yeah, she was getting swarmed there. A lot of arms in.
Minute 35 to halftime. Whalers pick up on half court. Garcia, excuse me, and intercepted. Myers gets it to Tavares. Whalers looking to dent this 17-point deficit here. Need a hoop. They've only had 2 from the field. Tavares with a good drive, layup up and in. Saw a lot of that last year and hoping to see some more as Manny Tavares, number 22, gets the hoop. 22-7, our score. Drive in by Crawford. She goes up and in with the easy layup. Her first hoop, which is impressive, as she is an all-star from last year in Cape and Islands play. Brannigan will get it set up. Over to Tavares, near steal. And again, good ball pressure by the Lions. They are right up in the grill. Good pick and roll. Brannigan back outside. Mooney for Tavares. Myers evades one, drives in, shot up and in. A little smooch off the backboard for Maddie Myers. That's why they got it there.
Yep.
Put it up off the backboard.
Whalers have been a lot more aggressive offensively. You'll love to see it.
Shot blocked by Myers. Blocked again by Myers. Great effort by Mad Myers. Blocked again. 3 blocks. Finally goes up and counted at the buzzer. Great effort, but the Lions get the hoop at the buzzer to pump the lead at 26-9 as we have reached halftime here. Great effort, and we'll chat a little bit. We'll take a little break here on the NSC and NCTV as you see the replay there. 26-9 our score at the half. We'll be back here in a minute. You are watching Whalers Athletics on the NSC and NCTV.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
It's over! It's over! The Whalers win! The Whalers win!
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
You know how they send the advisory announcements in an email? I never read those.
Same, and then I never know what's going on.
Your advisor should be showing the Whaler word during advisory.
Or you can check out old and new episodes on Nantucket High School YouTube channel.
We also have sports updates, field coverage, arts, and entertainment.
And weather.
What days does it broadcast?
Thursdays!
NCTV is also showing our episodes on the local channels throughout the day.
And don't forget to like and follow our Instagram, Whaler_word.
For more behind the scenes content and further
updates.
But definitely every Thursday during advisory, right?
Bro, it's fire. You gotta check it out. And if your advisor isn't showing it, tell him to lock in.
Hi, I'm Jackie Van Yoon, also known as Fantastic Mr. Fox, and I will be hosting this year's 2024 Halloween Parade in downtown Nantucket. Let's check it out. All right, today I'm being joined by
Jackie Ganella
and
Chelsea Denby.
And we are sat in front of the Blue Beetle, handing out candy to the local kids. What is your favorite Nantucket Halloween tradition?
My favorite tradition is the Main Street Parade. I love it.
Right now we are enjoying the annual Halloween Parade. Alrighty, today I'm here with Nantucket's Fire Department. You are?
Owen West, Tyler Schultz.
All right, thank you guys for joining me today. What is your favorite part about Nantucket's Halloween?
Probably this parade. It's a great time. Kids get to have some candy. It's a good time.
Right. And what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Almond Joys.
Almond Joys. I haven't heard that one yet. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's.
Reese's. Okay. And besides the parade on Main Street, what's your favorite costume that you've seen today?
Oof. Honestly, for the mustache, probably Mario.
Okay. All right. And what's your favorite costume that you've seen today?
I saw a couple dressed up as buoys. Thought that was pretty creative.
All righty. Right now, I'm joined with the president of the chamber, Peter Burke. And what is...
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Got about 3 minutes to go here at the half, but want to reintroduce Colby Lucas, who of course is one of our student announcers. Did a great job with volleyball throughout the fall season. You are a hoopster yourself, boys. We sort of chatted about what's going on. How's the team looking? What are you thinking? I mean, state title this year?
We'll try. But yeah, obviously coming off a bit of like a rebuild year, a lot of new guys. But I think
seems to be a common theme this winter.
Exactly. Yeah, it really is. It was a pretty stacked senior class in all sports, but
a special senior class certainly.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's. I think we're going to be a solid team. A lot of good players, and I think there's a lot of ways we can beat you. So I think it's going to be a fun year. Couple new coaches. We got Liam Bruno. He's a great coach.
Yeah. And again, a lot of coachable guys is what you
said.
Yeah,
for sure.
As well,
that too.
Which is, obviously something that Coach Ferrer is going to love.
Yeah.
And, it's you don't need a star. Although Ethan Jarrett could be the star that you guys are looking for.
For sure.
Can't teach his height, and coming off an injury, obviously. But you said he's 100%. We're going to go with that.
Yeah, he's looking better than ever, really.
And we will see you coming off the bench, which is great. Again, those are when I came off the bench when I was a senior, even because we had 6 seniors, so somebody had to. So I was kind of the guy that brought the energy from the bench, and I think that's just as important, if not more important, than the starting 5 per se. But you only got to see a few minutes here. Obviously, I kind of filled you in a little bit. A lot of turnovers on the Whalers side. Again, they got to try and find the hoop here, get Maddie Lombardi some open looks, and Alana Ludvigson's got to keep her hands out of the cookie jar. She picked up 3 fouls. What was your first impressions here with the couple minutes that you saw?
Well, I came in when it was, they were at a tough situation. They were down by quite a bit of points, but I like the way this team has battled. I think that though it went down by 16 in the middle of the second period or the second quarter. And they bounced back. They scored some points. They were more aggressive offensively and defensively. So, if they can keep that up, it'll be good. Because this game against a tough team is really just a preparation for the rest of the year.
I was able to chat with Coach Gus Adams. Again, he's a very humble guy, nice guy. And I know he's hiding from me the fact that he's eyeing a state title in Division 5. He has got all the makings up and down that lineup. Again, they put put up a big score against Mashpee. He said they played off. I think he was just pulling my leg a little bit. But, this is a team that you will see in March making a run in Division 5. So the Whalers, got to play the best to get better, and
Right.
I think they will learn from some of their mistakes. Again, turnovers are always going to be one of those things that you just got to control. Possessions in high school basketball are so important. There's just not a lot of them, not enough of them to afford 10-plus turnovers and a half.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to clean that up, certainly, with some more practice and some more games as things go along. Yeah, remember, they started 2-5 last year, ended up 12-9 and put up a banner, so anything can happen, certainly. But we're hoping for a little more competitive and a little cleaner play from both teams, really, as we get into the second half here. 8 minutes on the clock, 26-9 the score, as the Lions able to beat the buzzer there at the end, despite some great defensive activity by Madden Myers and the Whalers. It will be the Whalers with the ball first here to begin the second half. Nice move by Ludvigsen. Pass off into the corner. And it'll be Tavares starting here in the second half. Ludvigsen launches for three, no good. Duravage clears the rebound, and the Lions head back the other way. Much better offensive look there, though.
Yeah,
Got a
exactly.
good, clean look, good shot.
Yeah, that's the looks you want. And
here's an open look on the baseline, shot no good. And Tavares able to save it. One and done on the other end. 2 possessions, and I'm already liking where we're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tavares near steal as Ludvigsen tracks it down. It was tipped. You can go beyond that baseline. She may not understand that. And hounded by Enright, and a foul called. So first team foul on the Lions. Again, the new rule, 5 team fouls inside of the quarter. You're shooting 2, no matter what. No more 1-on-1 scenario.
Yeah, that's a big thing. So it's really.
I like it. I mean, it gives
I like
you
it
2
as well.
shots,
Yeah, makes it even more important to stay out of foul trouble. So
Ludvigsen off into the corner. Lombardi going to launch for 3, just off the mark. Mooney there, or no, Quinn Canty, and another foul called on the Lions. I believe it's Enright again. If it is, it's our third. Let's see. And it is. It'll be Enright's third foul. 2 quickly here in the period. And I believe that's Maddie Lombardi down on her knees there. Not sure what happened. She'll have to come out. Looks like she took maybe a shot to the chest or throat.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the nose. She's
nose.
Wiping away the tears, but she's a tough kid. 3-sport athlete, by far one of the best female athletes we have. And Andy Brannigan, another multi-sport athlete, and just a motor. So some good athletes, and a steal by the Lions. They've got numbers up ahead. It'll be Jumper looking to finish it. Great effort, hustled by Garcia to get back. Looked like a block, but nonetheless, earn them at the free throw line as the Lions had a breakaway denied by Garcia. Great effort as you see it here on the replay. Nope, we didn't catch it on the replay. Oh, he did? All right. Free throw up and rolls off, so a good foul as Jumper unable to hit the free throw. And it'll be Mooney in, so a tall lineup, as tall as it gets for the Whalers here, with both Mooney and Canty in the game. Second free throw up and good for Jumper. First points of the second half, 27-9 now. Largest lead of the evening. And good pass and a little give and go there. Tavares lost it, but will keep possession. That was a nice little play set up there by Coach Roth.
Just got unlucky there, but, I mean, certainly a great look.
6:32 to go. And Garcia being tended to here on the sideline as the Lions get it up And 3 in the air, off the back iron, no good. Mooney clears the rebound. Up ahead, Tavares, tough spot 3. Couple of bodies there as Enright gets it over to Crawford in the corner and intercepted. Mooney holds it up and pass goes right to Enright as the Lions force yet another turnover. Back to Enright, she'll throw it up for 3 off the front iron and grabbed by Canty. Got Tavares up ahead, bad pass, but run down. Up to Ludvigsen, who will get it set up. 27-9 here, 5:40 and timeout called by Coach Roth as he wants to make sure he gets a good possession here. We'll take a quick timeout here on the NSC and NCTV. 27-9, Lions up.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myricko'connell.com.
Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. 5:39 left in the third, 27-9. Just 1 point scored here in the first few minutes. Good inbounds play to Tavares underneath. Now facing a triple team and probably should have went up for the shot anyways. Crawford's got it on the left wing. Jumper up and no good. Ludvigsen clears the rebound and will dribble out of trouble. Maddie Lombardi back in as Ludvigsen dribbles into the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Lombardi able to save it, but no one home to retrieve as the ball will go back over to the Lions. When is your first game?
Our first game is in 2 days on Thursday against Barnstable.
You guys travel off to Barnstable?
Yep.
Traditionally a game that you guys have been able to handle?
Yeah, Barnstable's a pretty good team this year, though. Yeah. Obviously, big school. I mean, it's always surprising to see they're not, always as good, but they're playing how their school size is really this year. So, yeah, it'll be a tough match, but we can definitely pull it off. So
it is always interesting as the Whalers force a turnover. How some schools are just good at some sports and just not great at other sports, Because obviously Barnstable, I believe they certainly made the playoffs in Division I football.
Yeah, they're really good football
They were
school.
really good on the gridiron and also in soccer.
Soccer as well, yeah.
And another foul called on the Lions. That's the third team foul as Coach Gus Adams goes with the fresh 4 anyways, so a 18-point lead allows you to clear the bench for sure, I believe, as he did last night. Tough pass there across court, but Tavares able to handle. Looking for some help, and near steal as Ludvigsen gets it. And Lombardi launches from deep, just off the rim, no good. And Ludvigsen barrels in and will be called for her 4th foul. Just the second team foul. And it looks like Garcia is okay after tending to the nose on the sideline. She will replace Ludvigsen, who obviously is going to have to get babysat here with 4 fouls. Just the second team foul on the Whalers. 27-9 our score. Oh, nice steal by Lombardi. Quick hands. Pass goes into Garcia. Nice little give and go off the hands of Canty. Tavares was in there as well. And up ahead, Layup up and in by number 13, Caitlin Chun. That's her second hoop of the afternoon or evening now. And another reach in there, a body foul, so that's 4. It'll be free throws on the next whistle for Nantucket. Chance to dent into that 20-point lead.
Yeah, getting in the bonus here would be huge.
Yeah.
Get some points on the board.
Got to look for number 33 to create a shot here.
For sure.
Drives in, puts up a shot, no good. You know, again, could have been a whistle there.
Yeah, that was.
She does not just throw it up errantly like that.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact on that.
3:25 to go. Good pass into Mooney, shot up off the rim. Great little play there off the inbounds pass as Lombardi found a wide open Maren Mooney, but unable to convert. And Mooney with the steal. So again, excellent activity on the defensive end by number 1, number 24, and obviously number 33. Again, the offense is where the Whalers have struggled here. Madden Myers in on, and Lombardi will launch well off the mark, but gathers her own rebound. Tavares moving it. Brannigan. Again, good motion offense here for the Whalers. Lombardi with a much better look, just off the mark and out of bounds. Going to be Whaler basketball. Slight hesitation there. That's a better look.
Much better, yeah. If you can get looks like that, it's going to be a much.
She's going to make more than
exactly.
She misses of those. Tavares with a quick trigger.
Pretty good.
Mooney with an offensive board. Another offensive rebound. In, and Brannigan gets the shot blocked, and the Lions retrieve. Enright hooked.
Yeah, I saw that too. That was a lot of contact.
And in and out. Mooney with a good rebound as number 10 takes a tumble. That's Caitlin Lawson with the miss. And Lombardi off of her foot. And good effort by the Lions causing the turnover. Garcia back defensively and causes the miss. Back out front, and the Lions will get it reset. So good transition defense once again by the Whalers.
Yeah, I mean, the transition defense isn't lacking. The effort isn't lacking. I think defensively, actually, they've played great in the second half.
Aaron shot there by Chun. And back for 3, off the mark. And neither team shooting the ball very well, and turnovers abound as a low-scoring affair to say the least. Inside, a little give and go. Nice play. That's got to be a foul, guys. And finally, the whistle. And I guess a held ball called there.
Yeah, I didn't see him call a foul on anybody, so not sure what that was, but Whaler ball nonetheless.
Possession. So. Tavares wide open for 3. Get in there! Tavares splashes one. The members roll as the Whalers cut the lead to 29-12. A minute 12 here in the third quarter. Again, good defense. That's got to be offensive. There you go.
There it is.
Good position by Maddie Lombardi. Draws the offensive foul. And she will shoot. Nope, no free throws on the offensive foul.
Yeah. That great defense there. I mean, it's been a couple times that hooks happen, so.
Nice to see the Stripes call one finally. As
for sure.
Enright takes a seat after the foul called, her 4th. So she will be in trouble here going forward. Mooney with a good shot. Lombardi gathers the offensive rebound and will launch for 3. No good. Just unable to find the range. Nice save by Myers. Or Brannigan, excuse me. Drive in by Tavares. Off the rim, no good. Good looks here.
Very good look. I mean, I can't believe that one didn't fall, but good look nonetheless.
Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. 29-12. Chun at the top of the key over to Crawford. Crawford drives in. Three in the air, that's short, off the rim. Chun gathers it, and they can use the entire shot clock. She drives in, however, quick shot. No good. Tavares with the rebound. As Myers gives it over to Lombardi. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Lombardi drives in, puts it up, and looking to draw the foul. No whistle with 1.9 to go. Lions will get it back. Going to take a miracle shot here as the Whalers pick up full court. Oh, and they've got it set up here. Shot, counts if it goes. Does not go. 29-12, our score here at the end of 3. We'll be back on the NSC and NCTV with the fourth quarter from John J. O'Neill.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children.
Lost 5-0. Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we begin fourth quarter action. Whalers down 17 to a very good Lions team, 29-12. They have played very good defense. Shot goes off, and Mooney unable to corral it. Good block underneath. Again, Garcia with great activity on the defensive end. Despite her stature, she is getting up and blocking some shots. That's at least 3 that I know. So great defensive pressure by the Whalers here. Ludvigsen back in playing with 4 fouls, and that's got to be a charge. Got to blow the whistle on that, kids. Deep 3 by Crawford, good. Cannot give these Lions those second chance opportunities, and they got to blow the whistle on that. That's clearly an offensive foul.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I mean, obviously, when the ball goes up, got to get a rebound as well.
Yep.
Just tough on the second chance.
Good denial by Enright. Will remain Whalers ball, 32-12, 20-point lead. Matches the largest of the game for Gus Adams' Lions squad. Second game for both teams. Oh, actually, third game for the Lions. Second game in 2 days for the Lions, as they traveled to Mashpee and then took a boat today. Gentle ride, albeit. Tavares with a good drive. Shot goes up, denied. So good block by Marlowe Jumper. Tavares recovers. Jumper launches for 3. No good. Good box out by Ludvigsen. Again, short in stature, but she makes up for it with effort and technique.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best rebounders on the team, despite being one of the shorter ones.
Looks inside, off the hands, but good effort to recover. Ludvigsen, little drive, and 3 seconds called. That is a tough whistle there.
Yeah, it is.
Myers will take a seat, replaced by Canty. Again, good deep bench, good activity from the bench for the Whalers. Garcia ridden all the way. Shot goes up, no good. Canty there for the rebound. Kicked. And it'll be the Lions. That should be 2. Oh, foot was on the line there.
Yeah, tough
but
one.
They give it 3. Lead swells to 23 at 35-12.
You know, when in doubt, the refs are just always going to give you the 3. So it was definitely a 2, but
looked like both feet were on the line.
Yeah, I saw that
from
too.
Our vantage point. And we've got the luck of altitude as well. Good inside look by Mooney, or to Canty, actually back out to Mooney, who drives baseline. Back out to Ludvigsen. She drives baseline, tries to put up the shot, and will draw the whistle on Enright, and that's her 5th. She will have to take a seat. Looked like she got a clean block there too, but we'll take the call.
Yeah, absolutely. Take anything we can get here. Good contact there going in, though, by Ludvigsen, making something happen.
And good ball movement by the Whalers.
Yep.
Good drive baseline and draws the whistle as Ludvigsen will go to line to shoot 2. Back in is Brannigan and Maddie Lombardi with a quick rest. So join us tomorrow as we venture back over to the Bog as our Whalers boys hockey team look to rebound from a tough loss to the Vineyard, we'll call it, as they play another tough team in the Monomoy Mashpee Sharks. Free throw off the mark. We'll go live at 5:15. You can join us, or go live at 5. Puck drops just after 5:15. And second free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Canty gathers it, but unable to save it to Ludvigsen, and the Lions are on the run the other way. Crawford up ahead, and back out jumper from 8, 15, 14 feet. No good, and that's got to be a whistle as possession arrow goes to the Lions. Oh, no, to the Whalers, excuse me. I can't see the box down at the score table. We used to be able to. I think they got a new one. Oh, now I can see at least the light on this side. So that'll be our cue now moving forward. Ludvigsen at the top of the key, drives in, takes that Euro, shot blocked, and falls on her, and she was out of bounds, so back to the Lions. 35-12, 5:16 to go here in the game, and hit the net, so out of bounds to the Whalers. Little extra possession there, we'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, anything we can get it's positive, so.
We'll take it. I didn't realize the net was out of bounds.
Yeah, me
I knew
neither.
like underneath and behind the backboard, but apparently anything on the stanchion there. Good inbounds to Lombardi, or to Canty, and missed shot. Foul called on the Whalers' first team foul. Again, one of those ones from 80 feet away.
Yep.
They'll put gray hairs on Coach Roth.
Yep. No doubt about it.
Crawford gets a pick. Good pass tipped away by Mooney. Good recovery.
Yeah, great recovery there. I mean, I think the Whalers have, once again shown a lot of defensive intensity, especially as this game has gone on. So, if they can keep that up throughout the year, grab some more boards, and I think it'll be a great year for them.
Yeah, just a few things to clean up.
Exactly.
Certainly. Nice little block again. Shot goes up, no good, and the Whalers will come away with it. That's got to be at least their 8th or 9th block.
Yeah, I mean, again, they've been great defensively.
Ludvigsen double teamed, and she'll try and not travel, but she will. Pleading her case as a foul, but no whistle, so a couple extra steps there.
Yeah.
Duravage looking to beat everyone down the court, and shot goes off the mark. Crawford gathers and will launch for 3, off the mark again. Good hustle by the Lions for an extra shot. Duravage back out to the free throw line. 4th attempt, no good. Another offensive rebound. Crawford drives in and puts the layup up and in.
Obviously,
too many
opportunities. Yeah, it's just too many offensive rebounds because, you can play great defense for, the entirety of the shot clock, but you're still on defense if you can't get a rebound.
Yeah.
So,
again, you got to give it to both teams. A good effort by the
For
Lions,
sure.
obviously, to gather the loose balls, but the Whalers got to get a body on somebody and come away with a rebound after 4 attempts. Lombardi gets it stolen away, and Lions head back the other way. Here's Enright. Oh, looked like a good defensive positioning by Brannigan, but a little too much body.
yeah. just a little movement right there, I guess.
Make her earn it at the stripe, though. I like
exactly.
easy layups back in my day.
Right, yeah. You'd rather, take the chance at the line than give them a free layup. So
absolutely,
good
especially at the high school level.
Yeah, good heads-up defense there by Brannigan.
And again, transition defense has been solid throughout the game. Again, just too many offensive rebounds as the first free throw rolls off. And too many turnovers in the first half ultimately led to a pretty large deficit. And Ratanya Phillips with her first action for the Whalers and back into the game. Number 22, Manny Tavares as well. Easy layup for Crawford off the offensive rebound.
Another second chance there for the Lions.
39-12, our score, 3:25 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us here in the NSC and NCTV. Happy to be along. Colby Lucas, one of our student announcers. Tavares with a good baseline drive, double teamed, however, and foul called. That'll be okay. Whalers get the ball.
Yeah, I guess it was a jump ball there, and Whaler possession.
Phillips gets it in the corner. Dribbles out of trouble, over to Tavares. Avoids one. And stolen. Up ahead, it's Enright. Tavares tries to recover a little too late. 41-12 as the Lions continue to pour it on here. Another steal, near steal. And timeout called by Coach Roth to save the possession. We'll keep it here as Colby and I can chat about the upcoming season for the boys here. Obviously, you got a home game coming up here on Saturday, always a special one when it's the Vineyard. And, you guys were able to play a pretty cool game at TD Garden. 3 meetings last year against the Vineyard. And, is it one of those that you circle on the calendar every time you play them?
It's obviously a really important game. Just the tradition of it, playing the Vineyard. The rivalry obviously gets really intense even leading up to it. But right now, obviously looking forward to Barnstable.
Yeah.
A couple days away. But after that, we'll be ready for Vineyard. So
absolutely, and home opener always is a little extra energy
involved. Yeah, for
in
sure.
That. Whalers going to break the huddle here, now down 30 points. But again, holding this team to 42 points with 2:41 to play, it's been good on the defensive end. I got to think Coach Roth's got to be happy with a lot of the effort on the defensive end. Just got to clean up the boards.
Yeah, clean up the boards. Get a bit of the better ball handling and just looks on the offensive end. I think they really picked it up with the looks in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Kind of fell off a bit in the fourth. Obviously, SJP put their starters back in, but I think as the season goes on, we'll get better looks. And
I hear you. Another steal by the Lions. Good pass and no call despite the contact, and it will remain Lions ball with 2:28 to play. As Coach Adams able to go deep into the bench, another freshman, Alex DePaula, into the game. Here's another 3 by Crawford. Off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul called, as it'll be Jumper going to the free throw line for the Lions. So we knew this was going to be a tough game, a tough matchup for the Whalers. But I think they showed why they are not only a quality team in the Cape and Islands, but in Division 4. This team made the playoffs last year, ultimately losing to the higher seed. But I think they've got another playoff run in them.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the experience of Maddie Lombardi, Alana Ludvigsen now seniors, and Adney Brannigan coming back to play some hoops. And again, the good presence of inside Mooney and Canty got to, again, just clean up a couple of things, and good ball pressure there by Eliza Mansfield. again, another transfer over from hockey, I believe. So another good athlete. I'm excited for the girls' season here. I think, again, once they get into the divisional conference play, I think they will be right there with a lot of these teams. And, they ripped off 8 games in a row, so we expect that from number 13 on our side. Adney Brannigan, but unable. That is not a legal move here on the basketball court. So 1 of 2 on the free throw stripe, 43-12 as we approach 2 minutes to play. That's got to be a reach. And Mansfield able to track it down. That's a reach, another reach. Mooney on the baseline, Tavares. Back to Mooney. Tough spot. Mansfield will shoot. Rolls off the rim, good look.
Yeah, definitely a good look there.
Chun goes the length of the court, unable to capitalize. And Madden Myers clears the rebound. As both teams have gone to the bench here. 1:20 to go. Let's see if the Whalers can get a good look here. Tavares drives in. Up, scooped, up and in. Count it, and the foul. I love it when they listen.
Yeah. Yeah, right off the bat there. It's like they heard what we were saying, but I think Tavares has gotten a lot of good looks this game, and that was just one of them.
Leads the Whalers side of things with 7.
Yeah, I mean, if she can keep these looks up, then I think there can be a lot of success on the offensive end for the Whalers.
Another returning starter at some point throughout the season again, number 22. And led the Whalers in scoring a couple times. Adds the free throw, so 8 points for
big
Tavares
3-point play
to lead the Whalers. 43-15, pass goes over the head of number 14, Nora Rhodes. Again, another freshman for Gus Adams' squad. So 1:11 left on the game clock. Whalers gonna drop to 0-2. And the Lions will add another win to their resume and move to 3-0 after the back-to-back games, wins against Mashpee and now Nantucket. Again, Coach Adams was very complimentary of his squad as the Whalers forced a turnover. No big stars, and again, saying that there's a lot of coachable girls on his team. Despite returning everybody, they're all good kids, good athletes. And again, I think this team, when we look at it in another couple months here, will be near the top of the heap in power rankings. As Myers drives in, pass inside. Phillips unable to get a clean shot. Tavares, pump fake, little jump hook, and double digits now for Manny Tavares to lead the Whaler attack. 43-17, tip pass. Good defense. Again, good ball pressure by the Whalers. Errant shot blocked. Myers brings it up. Over to Mansfield. Shot off the mark. Got to keep playing, 14, and that will do it. As the Whalers fall to St. John Paul, 43-17. We'll take a quick break and have a final word. As the Whalers drop to 0-2 on the season, you're watching the NSC and NCTV.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we just saw the Whalers lose to St. John Paul Lions. Again, a game that we kind of knew would be maybe a lopsided score, but ultimately Whalers showed a lot of things on the defensive end. Got to clean a couple things up. First, second game, it's a journey, as you know. But what were your major impressions here as the Whalers fall to 0-2?
I mean, coming into this game, we knew SJP was going to be a really tough team to play. As you said, they had a big state tournament run last year. They're looking for one this year with a lot of returning players. They beat Mashpee, who we lost to by quite a bit as well, so that was a bit of an indicator. But I think the Whalers showed a lot of fight after going down, and I think the squad has a lot of potential. I mean, once we get into divisional play, as you said, I think we'll have a great path to a state tournament.
Absolutely.
So,
I like all the thoughts, and again, happy to have you alongside us here for some girls hoops. You guys got a game coming up on Thursday, so best of luck against Barnstable, your first game. And we will be back at it tomorrow as we headed back over to the Bog as the boys look to right the ship a little bit against the Monomoy Mashpee Co-op Sharks. Join us then as we get things going around 5 o'clock. Puck will drop at 5:15. Whalers lose tonight, but again, a lot of promise, a lot of things to build on here for a great crew. DC Collins, Sean Davis, your eyes up here next to us. Colby Lucas, who will join us as much as he can. And of course, Charles in charge, the brains of the op. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. Whalers lose to the St. John Paul Lions, fall to 0-2. Nonetheless, have a great evening, Whalers Nation.